We were just kids, just living in wide-eyed innocent minivan flow like a temperament. We were just kids who believed in more than just dreams, in more than just justified ends to a means. With the sky wide open like a child, eyes open like a child, unbroken by the wheels gone by. We know who we are, and we feel like who we are. We got nothing left to lose. Who we are, there's no time enough to choose. Who we are, who we are.
Hi, Brooke. This is Principal Brownlee. I'm here with.
Brett Wozniak, your assistant principals.
Kristen Sullins, your new assistant principal.
And we just want to say welcome. We're so excited. We're coming back to campus. We're going to have so much fun. There's lots of logistics and things that you got to know about. So we're going to be pushing out tons of information to you. And we're even going to have times where we're going to be able to answer questions. We are so excited you're coming. We can't wait to get you back. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Good morning, Meadowbrook, and happy Tuesday. It's Lily with the science lesson of the week. This week in science, we have been doing a project, and my project was on the 3 types of galaxies. Here are the 3 types of galaxies. We have elliptical, spiral, and irregular. First up, we have elliptical galaxies. Here's a few examples of them. Now, elliptical galaxies are less common than their siblings. They're also born from collision with other stars and/or galaxies. Now we have spiral galaxies, which are the ones we've probably seen most often. This is the Milky Way, which is the spiral galaxy that we live in. Lastly, we have irregular galaxies. Here's an example of one. These irregular galaxies don't have much shape or structure. And like the elliptical galaxies, they are also less commonly seen. Make it a terrific Tuesday, Meadowbrook. Bye!
Good morning, Meadowbrook. My name is Colton, and this is the Science Update. This week, we worked on and finished our science project. We were given options of what we wanted to do for our project, and I chose black holes. But you also could have chosen solar systems, stars, and many more. This was a really fun project, and I learned a lot about black holes. For example, black holes have such a strong gravitational pull that not even light can escape it. Have a great day, Meadowbrook. Bye.
Good morning, Meadowbrook. Listen to the words of Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, a great American poet. Lives of great men all remind us we can make our lives sublime, and departing leaves behind us footprints in the sand of time. That's an excellent thought, one worth remembering. We can make our lives sublime. The word sublime means excellent, grand. Each one of us is capable of creating an excellent life. One way we can do this is by remembering the great men and women who have gone before us. So today, think about this. As you walk through life, you leave your own special and absolutely unrepeatable footprints in the sands of time. The question is, in whose footsteps are you following? With something to think about, this is our sheet. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.
Hi, Meadowbrook. This is Principal Brownlee. I want to thank each of you who participated in the MBMS Racial Justice Challenge. I saw awesome work from all of you. We had poetry, as well as artwork, as well as computer graphic arts. It was amazing. And so even presentations. So I'm putting all that together now, and I'm going to roll out a video with all of our great work, as well as put some of it on display around campus and on our website. For all of you that participated, each of you will receive an In-N-Out burger or cheeseburger. It'll be your choice. So we've got certificates for you. So we'll make sure we get those out to you. So check your inboxes for directions for an email. Also, for some of our work, we've got posters that we've blown up your work and made big posters. So we'll make sure we get to share that with you as well. And so we'll celebrate you throughout the rest of this month. So excited. I'm so proud of you. And I'm so grateful that we were able to come together and join in the Racial Justice Challenge. Thank you.
Good morning, Meadowbrook. Today I'm going to be talking about the MBMS clubs. Now, the club I'm going to be talking about specifically is the Connections Club. Now, the Connections Club is open to all students that is looking for a place to make connections with other students. For example, like talk to new students, make new friends, play games, or just learn about your school. Now, to join a club, you have to go to Canvas and your homeroom page. Then you click on a Thursday activity, which will take you to this page that has all the tables of the things that we did this week. Then you click on Student Clubs, and then you find the club that you like, which is the Connections Club that I'm talking about. Then you scroll down. Then on the right, you click here to fill out this form for the Connections Club. Then after that, you fill it out, put your first name, last name, your grade, etc. If you're wondering what the times are and dates for the Connections Club it's periods 2nd and 4th on Thursday at 12:15 to 1 o'clock. If you'd like to suggest a new club, all you have to do is scroll down, find where it says want to start a new club, then download the application packet and suggest any new club that you would like to have. Hope you have fun with the MBMS clubs, Meadowbrook. Bye.
How do we get around from place to place without having to walk everywhere? How can we communicate with people who live far away? These were problems that people struggled with for a long time, until recently, before there were things like cars and phones and computers. And you know who solved those problems? Engineers. But do you know what an engineer is? The short answer is that an engineer is someone who wants to know how and why things work. Now, I want to know how and why things work, but does that make me an engineer? Not quite.
If you're interested in becoming an engineer, contact Roger Dome at Poway High School. There is an Engineering Academy night that's coming up March 17th. You can get lots more information about the Engineering Academy at Poway High School.
Good morning, Meadowbrook. Welcome to the comedy segment. Today we will be talking about WALL-E. WALL-E. Do you feel cheated on that you didn't get to hear your teachers mispronounce your names? Well, don't worry. Here's a little flashback. Eve. So as you know, here at Meadowbrook we have some new clubs, and one of them is the cooking club. I can't really cook that well, and this is what I first thought when I was first introduced to cooking.
These are called farms. Humans will put seeds in the ground, pour water on them, and they grow food like pizza.
You know, with the way COVID is happening, this could come sooner than we expect.
Hey, drink first. Here, take the cup. Hey, take the cup.
When we go back to school and somebody coughs, this is what we're gonna be like.
Sorry to terminate.
Good morning, Meadowbrook. This is Nicholas with the best of the week. Hey, Mikey, what was the best part about your week?
The best part of my week was spending the whole day with my family at the mall. At first, we went driving to the mall, then we ate at the food court, then after that, we went shopping for shirts and clothing, and I saw some pretty cool stuff to put around my room, like this katana shelf.
That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then we went to go get dessert at Ben & Jerry's, and I got a dipped cone, and it tasted good.
What flavor?
It was vanilla.
Sounds good.
Yes.
That's it for the best of the week. Bye, Meadowbrook.
Good morning, Meadowbrook. This is Mark Bergeron with the Voice of Kindness. This week, I have to thank someone who's been helping me in my life, so I wanted to thank my dad. For the past 14 years, he has been helping me with everything from school to sports. He's always helped me and went out of his way to make sure everything was fine with my life before his, as well as teaching me everything I know, so thank you. That's all I have for this week. Bye, Meadowbrook.
To make this recipe, you'll need 10 little slices of bread, some butter, 2 large eggs, some milk, and a bowl and a fork. What you first want to do is you want to take your milk and pour in about half a cup into a cup. Then you want to crack 2 eggs and put them in to a bowl. Then you want to whisk it until it's one unified color. Then we pour in our milk. Now you want to continue whisking. Now we want to move it over to where we're going to be, cooking it. We want to take our butter and cut it into a little piece to put into our pan. Just a little. Okay, maybe not that little. Just a little bit, like that. Should do. Now we just put it in the pan. Move it around a little bit. Then what we want to do is we want to dip each loaf of bread into the mixture. Get it evenly soaked, like so. And when you're ready, and the pan is ready as well, you put them into the pan. Now we want to cook them for 5 minutes on each side. Well, in order to check if they're ready after about 5 minutes, you want to just lift them up from the bottom. I'm not really good at this, but if it looks kind of brown, you want to flip it. It should look something like this, and that's how you know it's done well. Now you let them cook for about 4 to 5 more minutes. You now have a Russian dish called grenki.
Hi everyone, and today I'm joined with
Madeline Rockamora
for our new segment called Celebrating You. So Madeline, do you want to kind of start off with describing your culture/heritage?
Well, my family, my grandparents from both my mom and dad's parents in that case are from the Philippines. Yeah, but my mom and dad were born right here because both my grandparents moved to California here.
Okay, your heritage kind of originated in the Philippines, but you were born and raised in California.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, so are there kind of certain foods that you like, certain Filipino foods that you really enjoy eating?
Well, there are quite a lot, but I'm just going to name a few. Like, there's this spread called a panisel,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's this soup called a sinigang, which is a type of soup called sabaw with rice, meat, green beans, and broccoli. A rice cake called bobinka, and then there's this kind of meal, like this type of meat. It's called chicken adobo and rice.
I've never tried chicken adobo, but I've heard of it and I really want to try it. So that sounds really good. Now, what holidays do you celebrate?
Well, we mostly just celebrate what type of holidays are here in America, here in California.
So like Christmas, Halloween.
Yeah, so.
Okay. So you mentioned that your like ancestors kind of originated in the Philippines. Have you ever visited there yourself?
No, but my family and I are planning to visit there one day.
Are you excited?
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining me on this interview, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye.
Okay. Bye, Meadowbrook.
Friendly reminder that if any of you guys want to be interviewed just like Madeline was, you guys can go fill out the Google form in your homeroom page to be on the next segment of Celebrating You. Bye. Thank you.
Hey Meadowbrook, it's Violet, and today I'm going to be showing you how to play this fun Thursday's activity called 21 Activities Board Game. After reading the instructions on slide 2, you and your group of 4 to 5 people will be on slide 3 where you'll see a board game. Up here, click Dice and Roll Die. You'll get a number between 1 and 6, and you're going to move your pawn that many spaces on the board. If I got 2, then I'll click on the second square,
and click on the corresponding slide. You're going to share this answer with your group and then go back to slide 3 and continue rolling. Each group member will take turns going first, second, third, depending on how many people you have. First person to the finish wins. Have fun, Meadowbrook.
I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't. I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't. So good, so good. I got you. Wow, I feel nice.
Up, Meadowbrook. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. It's Asha, your ASB president. So, if you're in 6th and 7th grade, you either have or you will fill out your CRF form, course request form, for your next year at Meadowbrook. And that's due by today. If you'd like to learn about or just check out the electives that we provide here for you at Meadowbrook, you can go to the Meadowbrook website under academics, academic departments, and click electives. And you have a bunch of information about every elective, every option you have. And if you click here on the video, you can get a link and it'll provide a quick short video for you to watch with even more information about the elective that you want to take. And you'll get to see the teacher that you would have too. ASB is not an option on the CRF form. If you would like to apply for ASB, keep your eye out for information that'll be given out in homeroom, your homeroom page, and that'll be coming out soon on the interviews. But if you were worried that ASB was not on the course request form, don't worry, it wasn't supposed to be there. Well, that's it for me for this week, Meadowbrook. Asha, out.
This is a reminder that the mindful moment will begin after the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.